Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I am Joe Flash, and it has been quite some time. Well, not quite some time, but it's been kind of a little bit of a while since my last reaction video. I'm sorry, I'm just realizing that little spot on my hair is messed up. One of the things I do before I start my videos is I try to comb my hair, like, not that I'm trying to look perfect, but, you know, just so that way it doesn't look awkward, like one side is awkward than the other, but you saw that there, that was kind of awkward, and this little piece is sticking up. I have the fan on, that's why, because it was a little hot in here. I kept the heater on since this morning, since it was pretty cold this morning, but it's starting to get a little hot, so now I'm trying to cool this room off a little bit, but anyway, that'll work, I think, yeah. So I'm sorry if I do this a lot in a lot of my videos. I know some of you guys have pointed me out in the past about me doing this in videos, and y'all are getting annoyed by it, but never mind. Anyway, so I'm very excited because I'm going to start checking out a new series on my channel. Well, the series is not new, but basically it's going to be a new reaction series on my channel where I'm going to be reacting to a series on YouTube, so you get the point. So this has been something I've been trying to check out for like the past few years or a couple years, ever since I kind of pretty much almost started my channel and starting my reactions series, you know, when I started doing reactions. I've had this plan for a really long time, but never officially got into it until today. I almost came close to starting it when I was in high school in 2018, but still failed to capitalize on it as well. There's just been so many other series that I wanted to check out during the time being that I just really never got the chance to check them out by then as well. This was a series I've been wanting to save up for a very, very long time to check out, and the time has finally come, so no more waiting. It is finally time to check out this series that I've been dying for to wait on to see. I'm pretty sure you guys may remember, because I mentioned it before on when I wanted to check the series out. I didn't know when I was ever going to get started, although I do remember 2 weeks ago on a Friday when I reacted to the Mario voice comparison updated version by Behemoth89. I mentioned that I was going to try to check the series out during spring break, but didn't really get into that either. And today's pretty much the last day of spring break before I go back to college tomorrow, so yeah. During spring break, I almost did, like on a Monday and Tuesday I would have, but I was kind of just focusing on watching YouTube videos on my phone and keeping myself occupied with video games and stuff, so I kind of was a little distracted, so apologies for that. And I almost would have did it on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday as well, but I did other stuff on those 3 days as well. I got to go out and do some fun stuff with some of my friends on Wednesday. Wednesday, I got to go to Six Flags with my friend Bryce. Thursday, went to the Arlington Mall with my friends Alex and Ada. And, you know, we hang down in the karaoke room, played a couple video games in the arcades, and explored the mall a little bit. You know, got to see GameStop and other shops. And then Friday, just 2 days ago, then I went to Main Event with Bryce again. So I was hanging with my friend Bryce again. This time we went to Main Event and played some more arcades and more like that. So it was a lot of fun. I truly enjoyed myself. It was a much-needed spring break. At first, I just thought my spring break was just going to be like every other spring, you know, like every other break I usually take. I hardly go out anywhere. I'm usually just at home, you know what I'm saying? So I don't get to go out very often. So I thought it was just going to be like that kind of spring break where I'm just going to be stuck at home, just like trying to keep myself occupied. And it gets very difficult real fast for me to try to keep myself occupied when I'm at home because it gets boring, you know, just watching YouTube videos or playing video games. Like, I just want to do something new, and I could have did this, but if it wasn't for me going out on Wednesday and Friday, I could have started the series then too, but didn't. And then yesterday, I was just kind of tired, you know, so I didn't feel like doing anything else other than just watching videos, so. But now the time has come because I am extremely bored, and there's nothing better to do. So the series that I've been waiting to check out for a long, long time has been the My Little Pony Meets series by ToucanLDM. Last year, the series was retired, actually, so ToucanLDM pretty much solidified himself for being known as the creator of the My Little Pony Meets series on YouTube when the Generation 4 My Little Pony thing was still going around and the series was becoming pretty successful on YouTube, creating fandomnesses for what would happen if these characters were to meet the My Little Pony universe and more, so this is pretty cool. Like I said, 2022 last year, almost a year ago. I don't remember what date it said from the last video he uploaded on his channel based off of My Little Pony meeting, character meeting My Little Pony, but it was almost done a year ago today. So almost a year ago today, well, not almost a year ago today, but like almost a year from now, the series, the My Little Pony Meet series from ToucanLDM was officially finished and retired because he wanted to focus on other projects, which is totally understandable. So, let me go back. I'm going to check out his last one he did. I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting to save that for when I get to the series, but let me see when that one was uploaded. Okay, I'm back. So it was March 28th 2022 when ToucanLDM, aka Logan Miller, just to let you know that's his real name, Logan Miller, but whatever you want to call him. Toucan finished the My Little Pony Meets series with his very last video, you know, whichever character it was. I just wanted to look back at the date it was when he finished it, but it was almost a year ago around this month that he finished the series, March 28th, 2022, when he released his final My Little Pony Meets video, and the project was, you know, canceled. The series got canceled. He retired it and wanted to focus on other projects, which is understandable because I could just imagine how much work it had to be for him to make these videos together just to make this kind of stuff. And, you know, I can only imagine how it would be for me and Alex if we ever get to make our series, you know, the My Little Pony Equestria Girls in Real Life series, Real World Meets Equestria Girls. But hopefully we won't let stress or more get to us and stop us from trying to complete the series, because we plan on making it 2 seasons and 10 episodes each. So I hope that doesn't come in the way, but I could just imagine all the hard work. It would be tiring and you want to focus on other stuff. So I don't blame ToucanLDM for doing that. Anyway, so even though the series is recently retired, it still turned out to be a very successful series on behalf of ToucanLDM's channel, and, you know, this is what basically solidified his career, where people recognized him for the series. So this ought to be something just to watch. You know, I've been dying to watch this for a long, long time, but never got into it until now. I don't know why it took me this long for me to finally react to this series. I really do not know. I just been focusing on other series I wanted to check out on YouTube, and there was just so much, you know, there was just so many other series I wanted to check out, and, you know, some that I can't, some that I completed, and some that I quit reacting to, like Death Battle, because there was just too many episodes, and plus, you know, copywriting, you know, some of the more recent episodes nowadays in Death Battle are becoming more copyrighted, so I can't afford to make any more copyright mistakes, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully this won't be copyright either, this series, but I will put the links to the original videos down below as always, as I'm trying to do nowadays on my channel, so you'll see. But anyway, so I'm really looking forward to this series, because I did used to check this series out when I was younger. I used to react to, well, not react to, but used to watch a lot of the videos. So, you know, when I was not a YouTuber, or when I was a YouTuber but was watching videos off of YouTube, I was checking the series out, and it was pretty fun, and it was very hilarious, and, you know, there was some funny videos. Like, I can't remember them all because there's been so many different ones that I kind of lost track of which ones were my favorites and all that stuff, but I don't know, maybe when we get into more episodes, maybe, I don't know, I will remember or not, because a lot of the times whenever I check out series that I used to watch when I was just a normal person watching YouTuber, when I was just a viewer, you know, I used to remember some of my favorites and all that, but then as time progresses, you know, I forget about it because I'm just focusing on other stuff, you know. A lot of the series I used to watch as a viewer on YouTube and then react to them on my channel, I just completely forgotten all about them because I've just been focusing on other stuff. So likely or not, or basically likely, I'm not going to be able to remember a lot of these episodes that I used to watch as a kid, you know, watching ToucanLDM's My Little Pony Meets series when I was younger. So my brain has, you know, pretty much forgotten a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? But it'll be nice to relive them as always. You know, it's always good for me to recheck out series that I used to watch as a kid when I was just a viewer, you know what I'm saying, before I became a YouTuber like I am today. I just know for a fact it was another great series. I don't know if it was one of my favorite series on YouTube, but it was certainly one that I enjoyed a lot and much more. But anyway, I know I've been talking quite a lot. I'm sorry, you know, I just have a lot to say because I know you guys know that I've been mentioning it so many times in my previous videos and I wanted to check this series out but never got into it, but today is finally the day. So, before I get into this and tell you what the title of the video is, I'd like to thank ToucanLDM for making the series. You know, it was such an enjoyable series as a kid. I know that I used to love it so much as a kid. And, you know, even though I don't remember what all of his videos are of My Little Pony Meets, but I still definitely loved it. And I know it definitely brought, you know, such great joy for a lot of people, especially for those that wanted to just imagine these certain characters meeting My Little Pony and much more. So definitely thank ToucanLDM for all he did, and I wish him the best of luck on his future endeavors on what he's wanted to do next. I don't know what his future projects are, but I definitely subscribe to him, so whenever he makes new projects, I shall probably check them out when he gets ready for them. So good luck to Logan Miller, man. So anyway, this was the video right here, so of course I'm going to go from oldest to newest, so that's how ToucanLDM has his playlist made, so he goes from the oldest My Little Pony Meets videos to the newest and, you know, the last one he did. So we got to start from the beginning, from the very first video that started the My Little Pony Meets series. This was the video right here that started the whole series on YouTube. this My Little Pony video in particular. It is titled Batman Meets My Little Pony. This was the one that started it, ladies and gentlemen. Batman Meets My Little Pony. I didn't know which one started the series. I completely forgot about it, so I didn't know which one was the one that started it. But thankfully, you know, ToucanLDM made a playlist of it, and, you know, he puts the videos in appropriate order. I even checked on his channel of every single video is uploaded just to make sure of that as well, you know, because you can change the order anytime you want, so... Sorry about that. I was hearing noises in the... So, I think I told you about it before, but in my room here, I have an abandoned bathroom, and, you know, my cats like to go in there under the house sometimes, but anyway... Never mind. I know y'all couldn't hear it, but it was pretty quiet because I was hearing, like, little noises. I was just checking to make sure. But anyway, so, I think I pretty much have spoken enough about this. But anyway, I'm just going to say that Batman Meets My Little Pony was the one that started it. I didn't know which video was the one that started the whole franchise, and I was shocked and kind of a bit surprised that I found out when I was looking back to see which video was the one that started this whole series was Batman out of all characters that started a series off with him meeting My Little Pony, and then it just became synonymous with more characters. So Batman was the one that started the whole My Little Pony Meets series, ladies and gentlemen. Kind of a bit unexpected to think it would be him, but you know what? I have no problem with that at all, because I mean, Batman's like the most popular DC superhero right now, and you know, I think he deserves it, honestly, to be the first one, because, you know, he's the freaking Batman, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to be like some people would be disappointed and they'd be asking, like, why Batman out of all characters does he have to be the one to start the series? Because he's Batman! That's like what everybody says, because literally, he's Batman. You can't really question Batman. He just has almost the tools for anything, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, this shall be interesting because, like I said, I've forgotten a lot of the videos in the series, so when I check out more and more videos as I get on through, it's going to be pretty much new for me because I've forgotten all the videos, as I said, pretty much almost all of them. I really don't exactly remember any of them, so... Oh, my picture fell. Sorry, one of my pictures fell. It was my little shy FIM photo that I got from HarmonyCon that just fell off the wall. I didn't think that tape was going to work, but I'll put some thumbtacks on it later. But anyway, this shall be a fun video. I can tell this is going to be great because it's just a good... I know that all the series is going to be great, period. Like I said, if I did not think it was great, I wouldn't be trying to attempt to react to the series, you know what I'm saying? So, anyway, I think there's enough being said. I'm sorry that I kept y'all waiting for a long, long time to get into this, but let's see exactly what happens, what the Cape Crusader and Dark Knight does when he meets the My Little Pony universe. The generation that we all know and love, Generation 4 for that matter, and it's good that, you know, he went with the Generation 4, so... Let's see what happens when Batman himself, Bruce Wayne, confronts the ponies in the My Little Pony universe, or Ponyville for that matter, since this is where it's technically starting at. So, let's see what happens. This is where the series completely started, so hold on. I'm going to pick that picture off the ground real quick, that little shy FIM photo I got from HarmonyCon. I'm going to pick that off the ground so nobody steps on it. I'm just going to leave that on top of my mom's shirt until after this video, and then I can hang it back up on my wall and put some thumbtacks on it. Oops. Jeez, sorry. Sorry, it's barely enough room for me to try to get over here and back when I try to sit back down in this chair. But anyway, I'm good now. So, without further ado, like I said, sorry to keep y'all waiting once again. I really need to come up with, try and attempt to make these sentences a lot more shorter so I don't keep y'all waiting forever when I'm trying to react to these videos. But anyway, without further ado, there's not much left to be said. Let's just go ahead and just get this started. Start it off with a bang and see what happens. So, like John Cena and Triple H will always say, your time is up, my time is now, it's time to play the game. Let's go ahead and get right into this, shall we? The beginning of the My Little Pony Meets series with Batman meets My Little Pony in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Hey girlfriend, what's going
Lyra
on?
and Bonbon.
Nothing really, except that I learned a new spell today. That's like totally awesome. What kind of spell is
What the heck is the voice for Bonbon?
All you gotta do is...
Oh! That was the Batmobile.
Ow, ow, ow. Like, ow, it super hurts. I can't feel my leg.
Oh no. Oh, there he is, Batman.
Well, this is just great.
That's Kristen Bell's Batman, too. Kristen Bell may not be my favorite Batman, but he definitely was pretty good. It's just the voice was the only thing that was
I have no
to
idea
me.
where I'm at right now. I better go ask somebody for directions.
This shall be interesting. Batman's in Ponyville.
Well, I see a bajillion horses here, but not a single human in sight.
Sorry to say, sir, but there are no humans here in Ponyville.
Darn, I was hoping I'd get some information. Wait a second. Did you just talk?
Yes, you're just realizing that now?
Yes, I did. I take it you're not used to seeing talking ponies before?
No, I haven't. Because if I would ever come across a talking mutated horse, I would be like,
Hey, I am not mutated. I just happen to be a unicorn.
That face, though. Just take a chill pill, Twilight. It's new for Batman.
Twilight Sparkle. What's your name?
that is not for your concern.
Those
The
faces.
Batman, defender of Gotham City.
Gotta do the pose.
The Batman?
What? Do you have a problem with that?
Well, I don't get it. Are you half man, half bat?
No,
Kinda.
I'm a human dressed up as a bat. That way nobody gets to know my true identity.
Well, there you go.
You may never know when there's going to be a paparazzi around.
This guy.
Hey, Twilight, I finished all those chores you asked me to do.
Hey, Spike.
Can I have that cookie now?
Ah, dragon!
What?
Think you're all bad? I don't think so.
What are you doing? He's beating his...
I don't know what I did wrong, but please stop.
Well, okay. But only because you said please.
Just had to give him one more punch. Oh, Jesus. Kitty mark for dummies. Aw. That was sweet.
Batman, what the heck? That was my friend.
Well, sorry if that was my first encounter with a dragon. I don't come across them every single day, you know.
Well, maybe next time.
Is that Fluttershy?
What was that?
It sounded like Fluttershy.
Yep,
Better go
I knew it.
Okay.
That was a little sweet there, Apple Bloom hugging Spike. That was kind of uncalled for, Batman, but
Fluttershy,
whatever.
what's going on?
Twilight,
Why was Apple Bloom reading a book about Cutie Mark for dummies, though? That was questionable. Snake, okay, Tack and Bunny.
What are we going to do?
Angel Bunny kind of deserves it anyway.
Snake too.
Hey, great way to dish me like that, Twilight Sprinkle. That's just plain rude, you know.
Sorry, but Fluttershy needs my help with this situation.
Hey, Snake. It's gonna bite him, isn't it?
All that a situation.
He was trying to harm all of my pets.
What, that little thing? Don't make me laugh.
Yep.
Ow!
Of course it was gonna bite him.
Oh, you think that's funny, huh? I'll show you what to laugh at.
Oh, squirrel.
No need to thank me. I'm just doing my job.
Of course.
Is something wrong?
You didn't have to be that harsh. Oh, that poor thing.
What? He was trying to harm your pets.
But he can't help it. It's part of his nature to do so.
Okay, this is crazy. No, scratch that. This whole place is crazy.
Well, if you don't like it, then just leave.
Fine, I will. I'm going back to my tumbler, get to the Batcave, grab my gear, and make sure this whole place is demolished.
That won't be necessary, because I've learned a new spell that would make you forget whatever you just witnessed about Ponyville.
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
spell?
Oh, there you go.
Wait, where am I?
Those eyes.
Now to just send you back to where you belong in this Gotham place.
Did you just talk?
Well, bye, Batman. The face.
Ah, Master Wayne. Didn't
Oh,
expect to
Alfred.
expect you here. How's your day going so far?
What the?
Huh.
What's that?
was some weird creature, was it, Twilight? Yeah, he was. I just hope nothing like that ever happens again.
Want to bet? Spider-Man.
Now that just made my day.
Spider-Man. I was about to say, want to bet? And there goes Spider-Man. Oh, Spider-Man. Well, I think after seeing Spider-Man just appeared in the end, it looks like that will be a future video I'm willing to bet, because, hey, if Spider-Man didn't appear at the end of this video, I'm pretty sure that wouldn't have given us a clue to knowing that he would be in an episode. So I think after just seeing that, I think that pretty much confirms that in a future episode, we're going to see Spider-Man meets My Little Pony. Right? It has to be. Oh, hold on. I thought the video was over. Hang on, let me go back. Well, I guess it's like those extra credit scenes. Newsflash, ladies and gentlemen, it has been confirmed that in a future episode, we will see Spider-Man meets My Little Pony. Anyway, we'll see how this ends, because apparently there's an extra scene, in-credit scene, kind of, post-credit scene, whatever you call it. Let's see what this is.
Okay, like, seriously? Does no pony know that we're being crushed by this huge thing? I'm surprised that we're still alive.
True. That is pretty much true. How are you still alive from that? Well, apparently it doesn't look like any pony's gonna be able to help you out there, Lyra and Bonbon. It looks like you're gonna have to figure out to get out of there yourselves. They're still there, man. How long are they gonna be stuck there, too, by the way? Are they gonna be stuck there forever? Oh, poor Lyra and Bonbon. Them characters were a bit controversial in My Little Pony, but whatever. But I guess the people who hate the characters, I guess they love it. Oh, well, that was interesting. Apparently, I don't know what happened there with Batman in the end when he returned to Gotham. I don't know why he started banging his head on the pole and Alfred comes in. I don't know what that was. Twilight obviously erased Batman's memory so we wouldn't remember him meeting My Little Pony, but I don't know. I think Twilight may have just did more than just erase Batman's memory. He may have just made him go crazy, because that's not Batman, we all know. Twilight, what spell did you put on him? That was supposed to be a memory spell, and you just made Batman go even more crazier. Oh, Jesus. Well, I mean, I can kind of sort of agree with Batman a little bit. That was kind of crazy how he was just trying to help Fluttershy. I mean, they don't use violence in Ponyville, so obviously that's kind of not... But that's, I mean, Batman's more used to violence, so honestly, it's not really his fault for not knowing that the Ponyville doesn't use violence when handling situations, so... It's kind of not really Batman's fault, even though he was going to threaten to try to destroy the place. That would have been bad. So I guess I could thank Twilight for erasing his memory, because that would have been bad if he destroyed Ponyville, so... That was a pretty interesting little exchange. Twilight and Fluttershy just don't understand Batman, and neither does Batman understand the My Little Pony universe. I'm pretty sure it's going to be like that with a lot of characters that meet My Little Pony. They are going to not completely understand the place at all. But that was a little interesting video just showing what would happen if Batman was to meet the ponies. Well, that was a good way to start off the series, ladies and gentlemen. So when we come back in the next video, I shall check out the next episode of My Little Pony Meets. I don't know which one it is. Obviously, I have to look back at the playlist. I'm just going in the correct order, you know what I'm saying? So when we get back with the next video, we're going to check out the next episode of My Little Pony Meets in the series of ToucanLDM. But until then, I'm off right here. I hope you enjoyed this video. That was pretty funny. Totally was not what I expected, but you know what? Sometimes the most unexpected things are the funniest things. Oh, jeez. But as we saw in the end before we saw this post-credit scene, we saw Spider-Man come in the end, so pretty much that confirms that in a future episode we're going to end up seeing Spider-Man meet the My Little Pony universe, apparently. I'm willing to bet so, because otherwise if he didn't come in the end, that would not... Because if Spider-Man didn't come in there in the end, then that wouldn't make it much sense for him to not be in a future episode then. Like, what's the point in him appearing in the end if he's not going to be featured in a future episode? But guarantee he's going to, because, I mean, come on, there's no other better explanation as to why he appeared in the end. I'll be looking forward to that one then when that comes up, because, hey, I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite Marvel superhero anyway, so when that comes up, I'll definitely be excited to see how that one goes. I might even wear my Spider-Man costume when I check it out, since I still got my Spider-Man costume from last year's Halloween, and it would be appropriate. I might not wear the masks, though, but we'll see. If only if I had a Batman costume, I could have did the same, but... Anyway, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Be sure to share this video with your friends if you like. And like I said, check out the original link for the video down below if you haven't yet. And stay tuned for more episodes, as I will check out more episodes of My Little Pony Meet series pretty soon. But until then, I'm going to end it off right here, yo. So, this was a great way to start the series off. I probably will send this video to some of my other friends as well, since they don't probably even know that I'm checking the series out yet. So, we'll see what happens. But anyway, I'm just going to start chilling again. I'm probably just going to take a little chill pill in my room, probably try to find a video game to play, and maybe might even work on the thumbnail for this video, since I'm haven't pictured on what I want the thumbnail for this video to be anyway, so I'll have to work on that. I might even go into the CapCut app, because, you know, recently, you know how I always mention that I always be talking too much before I even get the video started? Well, some people probably be getting annoyed by that, and maybe I should start putting in the CapCut app edit where I let people know in the like when the video is going on. I put a description somewhere in this video letting people know when the reaction starts, so that way they can skip me talking and, you know, they just get into the reaction, you know what I mean? I probably should start doing that, because it really would help viewers that are watching my videos, you know when my reaction starts, so they don't have to listen to me talk the whole entire time, you know what I'm saying? Even though you can, like, scoot the video like this, and, you know, that'll help as well, but never mind. So I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Like I said, I definitely will be looking forward to the next episode of My Little Pony Meet series. I could tell that after what I just seen here with the beginning of this video, Batman Meets My Little Pony, I could tell it's going to get more and more interesting as time goes by on. I really should have started doing this last week during spring break, but it's alright. At least I'm fine with checking out the series. So, I'm out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have a good one. So that'll be it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike it, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time for the next video. To all you boys, men, and gals out there, fist bumps go to all of you. And to all the girls, ladies, and women out there, kisses go out to all of you. But until then, this is Joe Flash signing off, and have a good day.